Thank you for joining us. Now, KUTV Weekend Live starts now. Starting us off is that calls for the country to amend the constitution through a referendum have continued to elicit mixed reactions among different quarters and the political class. Now, a section of leaders from the political class have rubbished the calls, terming the referendum as a plan to benefit some people in the political class, with other leaders backing the calls on grounds that it will reduce the taxation burden Kenyans are grappling with.
The debate on whether the constitution should be amended through a referendum or not has continued to generate mixed reactions from both the social and political class, with each player trying to woo the masses in their favor. Legislators as well as social activists have come out strongly to object the referendum push, as others strongly advocate for the constitutional changes. The Deputy President William Ruto, who initially objected the referendum calls, has crossed the bridge and said he will support the calls if only the beneficiary will be the taxpayer, who shall pay less tax when some elective positions are scrapped off in case the referendum goes through.
Tumekubali hiyo referendum, tumesema sawa, tufanye hii referendum. Kuna wale wanasema wanataka punda amechoka, mzigo ipunguzwe. Kuna wengine wanasema vyeo ni chache, iongezwe ikuwe mingi. Tumesema hiyo grupu yote waende waketi mahali wakubaliane. Mzigo itapunguzwa namna gani? Viti itaongezwa kwa sababu gani na taifa itafaidi nani? Wakishakubaliana huko wakuje sasa watueleze wanataka hii mambo ya referendum ifanye siku gani.
On the other hand, leaders from the northeastern region led by Majority Leader Eden Duale and Garissa Governor Ali Korane have objected the referendum calls on grounds that they have not been consulted. Therefore, they will not support this move.
Sisi kama wafugaji, sisi tunataka mabadiliko ya katiba, tuhusishwe kama chama cha Jubilee, rais wa nchi aite mkutano, tukae kikao ya wajumbe, tujadiliane.
Hatuwezi kuchukua msimamo ya kaunti fulani, ya mtu fulani, ya chama fulani, ya kikundi fulani. Tunataka tuingie hiyo siasa tukiwa pamoja. Wakati wa 2010 nafikiri tulichukua nafasi yetu, tulipigia hiyo constitution na tukapata faida yake, kwa sababu sisi tumefaidika sana na ugatuzi.
On the same breath, a section of parliamentarians both from the Jubilee and NASA coalition have faulted the idea of conducting a constitutional review through a referendum, alleging the changes are geared towards benefiting the opposition chief Raila Odinga and not Kenyans.
Kama referendum ni ya kutafuta mtu moja rafiki yangu anaitwa Baba ili aweze kuingia serikalini, ili ali tuliagana na yeye tuende Kanan wote, na mimi unajua mimi ni mbunge ya NASA na sijafika Kanan, nasikia yeye amefika, basi hatutaunga referendum.
Mambo ya referendum tumechoka. Ukipiga kura leo, kesho inaingizwa referendum. Ndipo tunasema kwamba sisi wa Kenya tunasema kwamba mambo ya referendum, bila William Ruto alisema jana ana vita referendum na amekubali, lakini anasema kwamba yale mambo yote mmepanga leta kwa meza tuangalie kama hii ni ya matajiri wala maskini.
Na ndio mnaumia, sisi tunaumia kwa ajili ya watu ambao wanaruka tu na kuingia kwa serikali bila mpango yoyote kama yeye. Sasa utaona constitution ikikuja tena mnaruka mnasema Raila amesema na wao unaumia.
To our leaders, to the president of this nation, and to Honorable Raila Odinga, who is calling referendum. If calling referendum ni kuleta cheo cha prime minister, then Mwambu, I don't need it.
The Devolution Cabinet Secretary Eugene Wamalwa and Kakamega County Governor Wycliffe Ambetsa Oparanya however hold a contrary opinion. The duo say they strongly support the referendum since it will help in cutting down the cost of living.
Of the constitution, I wanted to say that having been the last Minister for Justice and Constitutional Affairs, I want to support the position taken mostly by religious leaders who have been very clear that it's about that time that we amended our constitution, particularly to fix the 20% that we all agreed. The church at that time opposed and said the 20% must be fixed before we pass the...
Me personally, and being the governor of Kakamega County, I've been very categorical that we shall support the referendum. And we are going to support this because when we had the last referendum on the Constitution, it was acknowledged that 20% of the Constitution had some flaws.
The referendum push aims to amend sections of the Constitution after it emerged that the taxpayer shoulders a heavy burden in paying political representatives. Many quarters are still divided on whether to go for a referendum or not, with politics taking center stage. Kelvin Ogome,